Hello everybody, my name is Dr.G.P.Sudhakar. See, there are two formula for scaling up of an organization. An organization can grow by taking debt or credit on credit basis or getting finances from different sources, and you can scale up the organization. Another way is to grow on profits, scaling up of on profits. So I have just came up with small points around eight points to how to grow on profits instead of taking debt. How to grow on profits instead of taking debts, right? See, basically, first point is in any listed company. Basically, listed companies will have at the most 20% profit margin. Listed companies, if a company is doing very good, means it is making around 20% profit margin out of their 100% revenue, right? Usually it varies from 10% to 22% of the profit margin for the listed companies if it is fairly doing good, right? See, in the profit, basically, second point is in the profit, 50% of the money invest on your own organization, because several billionaires and serial entrepreneurs have a habit of investing in their own company profits, investing profit in their own company. So, first point, second point is 50% of the profit invest on the company, and another 20% of the profit invest in other instruments in, for example, invest in shares or mutual funds, private equity, or any other startups. Invest in startup also. That is 20% you save your profits, 20% of the profit you save, right? Another 10% invest in the technology or the machinery which can increase the productivity level in the organization. 10% invest on technology or the machinery which can increase the productivity in the organization. Remaining 10 to 15% invest on your own people, profit sharing or compensation, rewarding the better performance, higher performance. These activities 10 to 15% you spend. Remaining 5 to 6% you spend on CSR activities, philanthropic activities, or corporate social responsibility activities. You will have your own foundation or philanthropic division and contribute to through community through the philanthropic activities. 56%. That way, your profits have to be into different sectors of investment. 50%, minimum 50% keep it into your organizational development and scaling purpose. So third point is basically think long term. When you are dealing with the stakeholders of the organization, think in long term. That can be stakeholder, can be employee or a customer or a vendor, because it is possible that over a period of 20-30 years in the business life cycle, you may encounter the same stakeholder in a different scenario, because an employee can become customer, employee can become vendor, or a vendor can become employee, or a customer can become employee. Like that, different things takes place over a period of time in a business cycle or in any economic cycle. So hence, third point is think long term when you are dealing with the stakeholders, right? And fourth point is, keep investing in different sectors. Try to diversify, try to have product portfolio, that is product portfolio in the sense, for the product development. Fourth point is, for the product development, you follow component based approach. For product development, follow component based approach, plug and play. Because the advantage with component based approach is, you can get product variants, different product variants, and byproducts will come into the picture. Product variants will come into picture. Product variants, that is fourth point. And fifth point is, try to recycle, reuse your products. Try to recycle, reuse your product, because there will be some byproducts, intermediary wastage will be there. Try to avoid intermediary products wastage. Try to make out, for example, wooden waste or any other ash. From ash you can make bricks. Cement factory ash you can make bricks. Several some of the municipalities have done that. From the ash they were making bricks. They were from the biogas plants they were setting up power generation. Waste can be converted into power, right? That is another approach. Fifth approach. And sixth approach is, try to try, try to, if at all you are taking debt, keep debt less than 50% of annual revenue. If at all you are taking debt, keep revenue 50 less than 50% of the annual revenue. 50% of annual revenue. That way, it will ensure the future pipeline for the organization. Future investments can be carried out. Otherwise, if debt becomes more than 50%, that will stress out the organization. That will stress out the organization, right? And seventh point is, when you want to grow on profits, manage both the revenue and also the costs. You have to manage both the incoming revenue and also the outgoing expenditure, right? Profit management, when you want to get a better, you want to get better profits, manage revenue, incoming sales and revenue you manage, and also manage the costs. Both you have to balance for getting better profitability of the organization. And the eighth point is, move people across different verticals. Move people across different verticals. That is also another way, you can improve the skill set of the people. Skill set of the people. That way, your organizational competency and capabilities will increase over a period of time. Over a period of time. Across functions, you keep moving the people, senior people at least. Right. That way, an organization can grow on its profits. Organization can grow on its profits because several, particularly this behavior can be exhibited in the entrepreneurs who set up between 10 million to 500 million or 1 billion. In between this revenue organizations exhibit this kind of behavior, 10 million to 1 billion revenue. In between these figures, the entrepreneurs having these kind of firms, they have habit of growing on profits. They have habit of growing on profits, right? So thank you everybody. So this is the eight different formula for growing on profits for an organization, right? Thank you.